Not in mermaids, not in mermaids. Shh. Optical illusion. I'm going to show you an optical illusion. Look, right down here. Watch it. This is wild, okay? 2 coffee sleeves here. Look, if I fold one, just the end, just a little bit of the end there. Look at this optical illusion. I love this. Look at this. You would swear that this one looks smaller than this one. The one on the left looks smaller than that one. But the really cool part is if I open it back up to how it started, it still looks smaller than the other one. It's a cool illusion. Now, I got to be honest with you, I tampered with these. I gimmicked one. You see, what I did is I took this one and I gave it a bit of a stretch. I don't know if you've tried this. The glue actually gives way a little bit. There's a bit of wiggle room. So if you give it a bit of a stretch there, no surprise, it's a little bit bigger. But what's really cool is if I take the other one and I give it a bit of a stretch, not only will it stretch to be the same size, but I can make this one stretch so it's a little bit bigger than the first one. But in fact, what I want to do is I can just take this and hit the edges a bit, and hit the edges a bit like this, and we end up where they're actually, the two of them are now the exact same size. I collect magic principles. For many, 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 many years, I walk around this planet as some mammal in socks, as some midget psychopath, and when I see something that's inherently deceptive, a quality, a principle, something tactile, something visual, something audio, then I remember it. That's something, I have a horrible memory, but I remember all these things. And so I remembered years and years ago seeing this principle with 2 C-shaped or curved items. And the principle is an optical illusion. And that is that when 2 items are of a certain shape and you hold them, whether you do that or this one will always look a little bit smaller. And if you exchange them, that one still will always look smaller. So the question always is, how can you take this little trick, this little idea, and raise it into something that's entertaining, that's interesting? This is not an opening trick. You don't do this to establish yourself as a mind-blowing freak, okay? Nor is this a closing effect, but it's one of those things at the right time, right place, and you know who I'm talking to, you know who you are, that you'll get a lot of mileage out of this. You'll have fun with this, okay, with this deception. Okay. Having said all that, so how do I present this? Let's come on down here. It's real simple. So the first thing you do is you got to start, and you'll find a lot of coffee shapes, a lot of filters are this beautiful shape. And there's lots of different things you can do with it, but to me, the most commercial thing I've created so far is this idea of, look, I'm going to show you something really cool. And I start with this fold, and this really opened things up. It seems like I'm almost, it's so bizarre, because like you're kind of going, look, it looks smaller, and they're going, well, it doesn't look smaller, it is smaller. So you get that reality of that established right off the get-go, which I love. And then when you open it up and you do now the optical illusion, this is when people go, what? That doesn't quite make, and there's this sense, and don't get caught like thinking like a magician, guys. There's this sense that maybe he has cut one at the back and re-glued it. He's done something to create this illusion, okay? So I don't milk that. I just sort of go, it's still small. And I say, well, actually, yeah, I'm cheating, right? And people relax. They go, okay, he's going to give away how he did it. I relax. You know, I don't know if you know, but the glue gives way here. If you give it one of these, the glue will give away just a little bit. And people buy into that bullshit. They really do. You go, so it was easy to make it look bigger. I said, in fact, I can take this one, stretch this one out here. So it's not just the same size, but hopefully it's now a little bit bigger than the other. And it's amazing how many people, even if they have not been drinking, buy into this. I say the hard part, and you do this, you tap the end. The hard part sometimes can get the glue to relax a bit, so that, and I kind of hold them together like this, and I hand them to them, and I'll say, so now you can see that they're the exact same size. Now, this is not the kind of thing that makes people scream, but you do this at the right time and place, and it's so cool to see people look at these, examine them, wonder, and then at some point, and generally just when someone's starting to figure out it's an optical illusion, that's when I say, yeah, it's just an optical illusion. But if you want to see something really freaky, and I take out the deck, I say, go ahead, just grab a card.